Hello, friends. Nice to see
Hi
you.
guys.
Thanks for coming
Hello,
in.
hello guys.
Great to see you all.
Oh, happy to see you.
Ahmed, meet please. He is my friend, old friend Sergey Petrenko. And Sergey, meet. It is my good friend Ahmed. Introduce yourself to each other, please.
Okay. Ahmed, I Sergey. I live in Russian Federation and try to learn English, and it's a cause why I still here. How
Oh,
about
thank
you?
you. Thank you, Sergey. Thank you, Sergey. It's pleasure. And also, I would like to thank my friend Erday for giving this chance to have another new friend from Russia. And maybe for the same purpose, we are all learning and practicing English. So my name is Ahmed, and I am from Morocco. I'm 34 years old, and I've been, yeah, and I've been it's like a friend of with Erday for now maybe more than 6 months now, and that's it.
That's true. About.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I hope
Oh, thank
our
you too.
relationship will longer.
Oh, I hope so, and it must be, of course.
Okay,
Okay.
friends, I'm happy you got known each other, and let's talk about job, if you don't mind. Is it good
Job?
for you? Yes.
Job, okay.
So, Ahmed, tell us, where do you work in?
Oh, yes. So I'd like to speak about my job a little bit. So I am a teacher, as I have already shared with you, Mr. Erdi. And I've been teaching now for 5 years. I've been teaching young learners, and I've been teaching Arabic before, and now I changed my job and I begin to teach English language for Moroccan learners.
Great.
Actually, my job, I like it. I like my job because it's all times give me the motivation and the power and the passion. When I'm with learners in the classroom, I all times enjoy being with them and working with them. I think teaching is a good job. Sometimes it could be tiring, and maybe you will face some difficult times when that it comes to evaluations, and when you fail to meet your goals with the students, if you see that maybe you have been working for one term and you can observe that student maybe did not meet the goals you have already set for them. But anyway, it's good job.
Great. Sergey, what about you? Where do you work in? Thank you,
I'm
Ahmed.
working. Yes, Ahmed, thank you for.
Thank you.
I work as a driver. I have been working driving. I control a minivan. It is not a new one. It's pretty old, but quite reliable. Oh, well, I never dreamed to work as a driver, but I haven't had a chance in the past time. It was accidentally when I came to garage and asked, do I need a new no, I would say another way. Do we have vacancies to this job? And they offer me one car, and I begin to work. So it's an old story, and by my truth, I don't want to remember it. I have some kind this misunderstanding between us, and I leave this job and found another one. I went to another. I went to find another job and also continued to working as a driver. And my second car was a big machine, big car. I work in the mountains. It lasted approximately 6 years. And when I just asked myself, maybe I wanted something more, and I went to study at the driver school again and got opportunity to move to control a bus. And next 50 years I had worked as a bus driver, and when it's how and at the end I decided to retire and a little bit to rest. My rest also wasn't be a short period. It will take 2 years, and I had the opportunity to travel around the world. And when I come back home, I found new job, and nowadays I'm driving, and I'm driving a minivan. I'm driving and I control a minivan.
Great, thank you. Thanks,
And
Sergey. That's interesting. From my side,
not interesting.
whoa, interesting, really. I'm retired, as you know, but before I have been working as a tailor. I worked on a bus for atelier tailoring. We got some orders to make clothes for people, and I was mastering as a men's clothing. And after that, I have been working as a partner with my family, and my wife were selling some foods, vegetables and fruits, and I worked them to I worked as a driver, I can say. But now I have a lot of time to spend learning English, and I'm glad that I have opportunity to be in touch with you all and other learners around the world.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, really. Thank you.
Ahmed, can you tell us, maybe have you ever been as unemployed man, and how is this period last?
Okay, yeah, thank you. It's a good question, Erdi. Yes, before my current job as a teacher, I did different jobs, but it was not for a long time. It was for 2 years. So during those 2 years, I've been doing different jobs. So I work as a librarian. When I just graduated, I got my lessons from the university, and I was invited by a big librarians to work with him, and I approved that time and accepted, and I worked 3 months as a librarian. My job was to make copies of books for university students and buy copybooks, pens, pencils, school bags, and all those stuff that university students might need for their studies. That lasted for 3 months, but I decided to stop that job because it was so much demanding, because I have to get up early in the morning and I have to stay in a library all day long, and I didn't have time for myself and for my family. I used to work on weekdays. It's like at the weekend. So, and that was that was not good for me. So,
how early did you must to come to your job?
how many hours?
Yes. How early? How early?
Oh, how early? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, very nice. So I have to go to the library. I should be there like at 8:30. But I should get up a bit early because I was living far away from the library, and I have to take a bus or a taxi almost half an hour. So I have to get up a bit earlier before the time I have to be at the library. And then also the money was not good. So I negotiated the money many times with my boss, but he didn't want to upgrade the salary. So I just decided to stop that job. After that, I went and I worked for a local association. My job was to teach old people the basic of Arabic, because people in that area were illiterate and they were old illiterate. So I worked.
Sorry,
yeah.
Please, sorry for interrupting. What does it mean, electric?
Illiterate means people, they have never been to school, so they couldn't read. Yes, they couldn't read and write. And the association hired some university students and paid them some little money. It's not much, little money. And then it's like we are doing some voluntary work with the little money actually. And then I worked there also for about 6 months. And after that, I just left the job. I liked the job and I loved working with those people. But I just decided to go and to search for a master degree. I'd like to continue my studies. So I went to another city, therefore I left that job. When I went there, it's like not for a long time, for 2 months, but I find it so hard to continue my studies in that place. So I joined private sector, teaching private schools, primary students. So I've been teaching for 1 year, and it was good. It was fun. Also, it was great experience because it's the first time actually I interact and I have the opportunity to teach students and to work in the real environment of teaching. I worked there for 1 year, and it was actually great experience. I've been doing many different activities at that school. So the following year, I just applied for the state school. I was accepted. I went for 2-year training to get prepared to teach. After that, so I became a teacher.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's really
Oh,
interesting.
thank
Sergey,
you.
All your life,
uh-huh.
yes.
Tell us.
All your life, Ahmed, you were preparing to work as a teacher.
Oh, thank you. Kind of you, Sergey.
Sergey, tell us about your situation. Have you ever been as an unemployed? Oh, it seems Sergey's picture froze. Wow.
No, RD, you are not clear. Repeat, please, because your voice not clear, not clean.
Tell us about your situation. Have you ever been as an unemployed person? Without job, I mean without job.
With job?
Yes,
Without job, yes,
have you
I
ever been
mentioned it
without
before.
job and how long
As
it
soon
lasts?
as I leave my bus, how long? Yes, it's I have been free 2 years. I had a problem with my low back, and after easy operations, a doctor recommended me not hard working, and it was almost a summertime. I saved, I have collect enough sum of money, and I can't afford to stay and to live without working. I proposed my wife retire also, and next few months we traveled around Russia and visited a lot of nice beauty places. We went to the we went to the west and north regions. We saw lakes, rivers, valley, nice places. And when we buy tickets and went overseas and traveled in the Asia, enjoyed our time where it lasted 2 years. And when I feel myself much better, when I regain, when I felt myself much healthier, we come back home and I begin to work again.
Oh, great. Friends, I have
sorry. Nowadays I also work hard. I'm busy all day. I try to make a lot of duties and to get much more money. And every day off, I stay out at the garden. I grow up vegetables and fruits. When I sell all of it, for a reason to get a much more income.
Oh, his picture froze.
I was in travel abroad. I really to see other countries, and now my game and it requires much more money. I have to work much harder.
Oh, sorry. Sergey, your voice is not clear and your picture froze.
Okay.
Mhm. Friends, I have to warn you both that we left our just 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
So if you have something to say to friends and or to each other, please say us.
Okay, Ahmed, can you tell us where did you stay exactly? What is your place located? Where do you live?
Okay, yes. I live in Morocco, North Africa. So it's northern country of Africa. We share borders with Spain, European country, and with Algeria.
Mhm.
So maybe this is for the question.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Erde said maybe if we have something to say, time is just going quickly and maybe 3 minutes are left. So it was great pleasure to share with you this platform talk and to exchange ideas and to get to know more about both of you. That was pleasure. Also, it was good to practice with you little phrases and English language, try to just to speak. That was also very motivating and encouraging. And I hope that it will not be the last time. Erdi, please do it more times, invite us all, and then we really enjoy speaking to you. And that's, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks for your kind
Thanks.
words, of course. Sergey, have you say something?
Okay, guys. This is a good time I spent with you the last 40 minutes. With a great pleasure and I'm with a great pleasure
Thank you.
Speak with both of us, with both of you, and with RD I have a chance to speak much often, but this is the first time when I met Ahmed, and
Thank
I
you.
hope our relationship will go on longer. We could speak much more often to practice and sharing with ideas and support each other.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, friends. It was really great pleasure for me as well. And I am very glad to see Ahmed because we actually have no opportunity to meet often, but I hope, of course, we will make not one video in future, threesome or with something else, and that's very great opportunity for us to improve our English, and such experienced friend as Ahmed is very very useful for us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're great.
Oh, you are great too. Both of you, you are great and wonderful people. It's outstanding talk.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
a
you very
lot.
much, friends. Great. Bye. Have a
Thank you.
nice time.
Have a nice time, Erdi
Okay, guys.
and Sergey. Thank you very much. Have a nice time.
Thanks. See you when, guys.
Bye
Okay,
bye.
have a nice time.
Bye.
Thank you.